Our next storyteller might have something along those lines with Nikki's story entitled Internationally Suspicious. Give her a round of applause.
Have you ever been in a situation where you have to put your life in the hands of a stranger? Well, that is what this story is about. So I was packing up my dorm in New York City over this summer. I went to an acting program when I get a call from my friend Maddie from Tampa. Hey, what are you doing on Tuesday? This Tuesday? Nothing. Why? Want to go to Canada? I met this girl named Lexi on Hinge, and I never met her in person, but she said she's gonna pay for my ticket and yours to go to Canada, so it's a free trip, just come. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have given it a little bit more thought, but yeah, I'm down, let's go. The next thing I know, I've landed in the Toronto airport. It was my first time traveling internationally abroad by myself, and it actually went pretty smoothly. My plan was to plop myself down on the floor of the airport and wait for Maddie and the other girls to arrive. When I turn my phone on and connect to the airport Wi-Fi, I get a text from Lexi. Hey, it's Lexi. My grandpa doesn't want you waiting at the airport by yourself, so I gave him your number. He's just gonna come pick you up. Hope that's okay. I immediately get a call from a Canadian number and pick it up. Hello? What are you wearing? Blue sweatpants? I'm in the Beamer, get in. Click. Okay. I somehow locate this man. I bring my suitcase over to his very nice car, put it in the trunk, and as I'm buckling my seatbelt in the passenger seat, I realize that I just got into a car with a complete stranger. Now, this was an eccentric stranger. This was the most well-groomed man I have ever seen in my entire life. He had a perfect snow white mustache, a perfectly gelled head of hair, also snow white, and a perfectly pressed white button-up shirt. So, I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I go to text my parents where I am because they don't know who I'm with, and I realize that because I'm in Canada, I don't have cell service. So I'm like, okay, let me make some small talk with this person so that I can kind of use my nerves. So I'm like, how do you like Canada? No answer. Okay, I guess he didn't like that question. Let me try another one. So, how long have you lived here? No answer again. Okay, let me try one more time. I heard we're going to a lake house. What's that like? No answer again. And his grip on the steering wheel tightens. So, I'm scared. We pull up to a house as white as the man himself. I literally walked into a doctor's office. I sit down at the all-white kitchen counter and realize that literally everything in this house is white. The table I'm sitting in front of is white. The kitchen is white. The couch is white. I see down this long corridor, this hallway, this woman. And if you guys have ever seen The Incredibles, you know Mirage. She's one of the villains, and she has the sleek silver bob and the perfect cheekbones and the cat-like eyes and the perfect pantsuit. Well, Mirage was standing in this corridor, stroking none other than a snow white cat. She stalks over to me. Hello. You must be one of Lexi's friends. So I don't know her. Kind of, sort of. Hi. So, what do you know about the lake house? Literally nothing at all. Please tell me something. Oh, well, I'll just let you find out for yourself. And then she literally vanishes into the distance, never to be seen again. I have never seen this woman. So if I wasn't scared before this point, now I am definitely scared. I'm sitting at the kitchen counter with this old man who will not respond to any of my questions about where we are, and we're sitting in silence for about 15 minutes staring at the blank white wall in front of us. And a couple minutes goes by, and he turns to me, and he says, "Do you have a driver's license?" Yeah. A couple more minutes of silence goes by. I turn to him, and I say, "Where's the bathroom?" He turns to me, looks me dead in my eyes, deep into my soul, and goes, "I need to go to the veterinarian." Okay, I'm getting kidnapped. So a couple more minutes of really awkward silence goes by, and he slides me his car keys, and he says, "Follow me." So the next thing I know, I'm driving this stranger's BMW on the highways in Canada. I don't know where I'm going. I don't have cell service. I'm following him. He's in a pickup truck. He's swerving in and out of lanes. I don't know where we're going. If I lose him, I'm lost. And finally, we end up at the airport. I find Maddie. I'm so relieved. I find the other girls. We all get back in the car, and I think we're going back to the house. So we get in the car. We start driving, 15 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, 30 minutes, 40, an hour, 2, 3, 4 hours later, we finally arrive at what I can only describe as the lake house of all lake houses. It is 4 stories. You walk inside. There is Led Zeppelin's signed guitar above the fireplace, a signed photo of Marilyn Monroe, a Super Bowl trophy signed by the entire team, taxidermy, lions, tigers, and bears. Literally, walk outside. There is 11 boats of varying sizes, a personal gas station, and 5 more mirage-like women, beautiful women, lounged on the lawn who seemed to be awaiting specifically my arrival. We go outside and they say, "Hello, ladies. We've been waiting for you. Dinner's at 4:30, so make sure that you're here because we have to get on the pontoon boat to go to the other house. It's Polish night." Guys, I'm Polish. Okay, so in my head now, I'm like, okay, they paid $500 for my ticket, for Maddie's ticket. They don't know me to go to Canada. They took me 4 hours into the wilderness. They're gonna take me onto a boat to another house, probably 4 more hours into the wilderness, fill me up with pierogies, and then kill me. So I'm like, well, if I'm gonna die, I may as well enjoy my final supper. So it's 4:30, we all get on the pontoon boat. It's 15 beautiful women, including Maddie and myself, and what I'm assuming now is the kingpin, which is the grandpa. We're on the lake, we go 20 minutes. We're literally, I swear to you guys, the only people in Canada. We are the only 2 houses on that lake. We get to the other house. Of course, I eat the most delicious pierogies I've ever eaten in my entire life. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, when is Lexi gonna take us out into the woods and kill us? And literally, as I'm thinking that, Lexi turns to us and she says, "Hey guys, wanna take the ATVs out into the woods?" Okay, let's go. Okay, fine, this is it. We all get in the ATVs, we go deep into the woods, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I'm like, oh, damn, it's getting darker, it's getting narrower. All of the names of the trails, which are personal trails, by the way, are named after each of the family members that I had met that day. So I'm like, this is getting scary. I wonder when she's gonna kill us. And she turns to me one final time, and she says, "Nikki, how was hanging out with my grandpa? He's deaf." He's deaf. He's deaf, so sometimes when people talk to him and he can't hear them, he just pretends like they aren't talking. Did he do that to you? He's so weird. Okay. He was Bill Gates' accountant, so that's how he has all this money. It's pretty crazy, right? We're just glad that we can invite new people like you to come and share it with us. I'm so glad you're here. The wave of relief that came over me was massive. By the end of the trip, I realized that these were just genuinely really good people with a lot of love to give and a bizarre life to live.